In this video, we will simply go through the detailing process and the production of construction drawings for a structure from start to finish. This project is one that has been modeled, analyzed, and designed. Now it's ready to be transferred to the ETABS software. The transfer process is very easy. You must always make sure to set your units to consistent and appropriate units, specifically to precise centimeters and accurate kilogram force. Then, from the readily accessible File menu, select the Export option and then choose Export Data File to save a geometry file or, in fact, a complete model file. It happens just as easily as you saw it unfold. Now, with the geometry, we've created a file for the model. Now we also need to transfer the design results to the software. This will also be very easy. Again, from the File menu, we'll use either Export Database Table to Access or ETABS Database to XML. There's no difference between these two. You can use whichever one you want. The only tables you need to select are these two from the Design Data section. The top table contains your beam column design data and the bottom table contains your shear wall design data. Alright, I'll confirm this as well so the file gets created. It will ask you for a file name, you give it a name and save it. Now we've actually received all the information we needed from ETABS. So now we need to move on to the ETABS MATE software. What we need to do now is go to the File menu, select Import and then choose Structure Model from ETABS text file, which is the same E2K file, and import it into the software. To make it easier for you, this icon is also available here. From this section, we select the same file we created and load it into the program, and then click on Modify to save and close this window. So far, we've only entered the geometry. Now, we also need to input the design information into the software. Here again, you can use this other icon. You can also use this option from the File menu, Import, Frame, Design, Summary File 1. I'm going to utilize this and then carefully import the design table that we previously created into the software application. The program will start reading this information. You saw how quickly this information is read and you can view its various details. Flexural, torsional, shear reinforcing. Okay, now the information has been imported. All you need to do is press this design button or the D key. The program started designing for you at the speed you just saw. And now, all the detailing has been completed. Here, in fact, the reinforcement meshes have been calculated. The columns have been categorized by type and it shows you the column information and many other details. The shear walls are handled in the same way and so on. Now what remains is for you to do the detailing. We use these icons at the top to precisely export the drawings. I click this F2 CAD button so that the frame is drawn and it has two buttons. We click the Export All Drawings button. It suggests a file name itself and then we click Save. So as quickly as you just saw, this happened and the drawings were generated. The drawings for the beams, stirrups and actually the columns. One advantage of the ETABS MATE software is that it details the beams for you in two ways. One is this plan method, which was an innovative approach that we introduced in the software. Here it shows you all the reinforcements and their details together on the new plan. All the information is complete. It even shows you the end bends of the rebars, its length, the number of reinforcements, the diameter of the reinforcement, and whether it is placed at the top or bottom. Here we have two 22s with a length of 230 centimeters at the top and two 22s with a length of 620 centimeters at the bottom. And likewise for the columns, circular columns and all the details. As you can see, it is also complete for the columns. Let's go back. In the program you can use this button to draw the longitudinal profile of the beams. When you meticulously select the slab within the system, you will immediately observe that your comprehensive and detailed drawings are generated in almost under a single second, and these incredibly precise drawings inherently include complete and exhaustive information, specifically all the various bar types, continuous reinforcement details, precise top reinforcement specifications, accurate bottom reinforcement placements, critical splice locations, essential stirrups, and in fact all the intricate beam details are clearly and comprehensively presented here. The detailed sections shown here, the clear plans, and the extensive lists are all very comprehensive and incredibly thorough, with precise numbering provided so you can actually use them efficiently and effectively, and this detailed bar schedule is also extremely accurate and remarkably reliable. Let's go back again to the software. this is actually the export of the shear wall drawing to AutoCAD. I click this button, a window opens. Again, it gives you some settings asking whether you want to export just wall 1 or all the shear walls. I select all again, all the essential shear walls, meticulously documented in a specific file name, and 3. Well, as you can clearly observe, the crucial shear walls have also been accurately and completely drawn for your convenience. Everything is clear with the same speed and excellent quality. Chain stirrups, including the specific stirrup details, the precise band length, the type of rebar, the exact pins, and all the comprehensive wall information, along with an illustrative elevation view of the entire wall, and again the complete list of bar schedules which are meticulously generated simultaneously with the detailed drawings.